You were busy all day, not sitting idle, not doing nothing. At least, that's what it felt like. You woke up, picked up your phone, and checked a few things. Messages, notifications, maybe just one quick scroll. And somehow that 1 minute turned into 10, then 30, then more. By the time you actually started your day, your energy was already spread everywhere. Still, you kept moving, switching apps, checking things, replying here, clicking there, always doing something. But here's the real question. What did you actually do? Not what you felt like you did, but what really moved your life forward. Because hours passed and nothing important changed. The clock kept moving, the day kept going, but you stayed in the same place. It's a strange feeling. You feel tired, mentally drained, like you worked hard all day. But deep down, there's no real progress, no real satisfaction, just tiredness. That heavy, empty kind of tiredness. The kind that doesn't come from doing important work, but from doing too many small, useless things. It feels like effort. Your brain was active all day, thinking, reacting, watching, but it wasn't focused. It was just noise, constant noise filling your mind, scrolling, clicking, switching again and again. Every few seconds, something new, a new video, a new post, a new distraction. Your hands kept moving, your eyes kept looking, your brain kept working. So it felt like you were being productive. But in reality, your attention was pulled in many directions. Nothing stayed long enough to really matter. Your brain felt busy, but it was scattered, like trying to listen to many people at the same time, like opening too many tabs in your mind and not closing any. And slowly, without knowing, you started to mix up movement with progress. Just because you were doing something doesn't mean you were moving forward. You started tasks, but didn't finish them. You began something, got distracted, switched to something else, then something else again, until your whole day became a bunch of unfinished work, half-done ideas, and broken focus. Small distractions started taking big parts of your time. Not big problems, just small things. A notification, a quick check, a just 5 minutes break that never stays 5 minutes. It never does. Because once your focus breaks, it's hard to get it back. One distraction leads to another, and before you know it, an entire hour is gone. Just like that. And you don't even remember where it went. Your focus is broken, and the worst part is, you don't even notice it. It doesn't feel like something is wrong. There's no warning, no clear signal. It just happens slowly. Your attention keeps jumping from one thing to another. Your eyes move from screen to screen. Your mind keeps shifting again and again. You think you are in control, but you're not. Notifications control you. Every buzz, every sound, every small alert pulls you in. Not in a big way, but just enough to break your focus. You check one notification, then another, then something else, and suddenly you are not doing what you planned to do. You got distracted without even realizing it. And while all this is happening, you start avoiding hard tasks. Not on purpose, it just happens. You delay it. You pick up your phone first. You do small, easy things. You check things that don't matter. Anything except the one thing that actually matters. Because that task feels hard. It feels uncomfortable. It feels heavy, and your brain doesn't like that. Your brain wants to keep you safe, and to your brain, discomfort feels like danger. So it pushes you toward what feels easy and comfortable. That's why you choose scrolling instead of working. That's why you choose quick entertainment instead of deep focus. Because comfort feels safe, even when it is wasting your time. Even when it is slowly pulling you away from your goals. Your brain wants easy rewards, fast pleasure, small moments that feel good right away. A scroll, a like, a short video, instant happiness with no effort, no struggle, no thinking. But real work is different. It needs focus, patience, and energy. And most of all, it takes time to feel good. You don't get instant results. And that's why your brain tries to avoid it. So instead, you stay busy. Not truly productive, just busy. You move fast, switch tasks, jump from one thing to another. It feels like progress, but it's not. It's just an illusion. Because deep down, you know the truth. There is a small voice inside you, quiet but honest. It tells you this is not important. This is not helping you grow. You are just avoiding the real work, the work that actually matters, the work that feels hard, the work that needs your full focus. And there is always that one task, the one you keep delaying again and again. You know exactly what it is. You've thought about it many times today. You planned to start it, but you didn't, because starting feels uncomfortable, because it needs you to stop everything else and focus. And deep down, you also know this, that one task, that one small step can change everything. Instead, you stay busy because it feels easier. You keep doing small things again and again. No risk, no pressure, no hard thinking. It feels calm on the surface. It feels safe. But there is a hidden cost. Because while you are staying comfortable, you are also not moving forward. No progress. No real growth. You are standing in the same place while time keeps moving. And slowly, without noticing, you start falling behind. Not because you are lazy, not because you are not capable, but because you are distracted. Your attention is divided all the time. Your mind is full of noise. noise. Your energy is leaking every minute. Small drops of time, small drops of focus, all getting wasted. And you don't even see it clearly. Your time is being stolen quietly, not by one big thing, but by many small things. A scroll here, a click there, a quick break that becomes long. And this keeps happening again and again. And you let it happen, not because you want to, but because you are not aware of it. But now, here's the truth you need to hear. You don't need more time. You already have enough time in your day. What you need is more focus, less noise, more clarity, less distraction, more attention, less scrolling, more creating. Instead of always consuming things, start building something. Start doing something that actually matters. Less starting new things again and again, more finishing what you already started. Because starting is easy. Anyone can start, but finishing is what creates results. One task, fully done. Not 10 things half done, just one thing, completed with full focus. That is where real progress begins. That is where you start to feel in control again. That is where your confidence slowly grows. Because every time you finish something important, you prove to yourself that you can do it. And step by step, that changes how you see yourself. That changes how you live your life. And that's where your life starts to change. Not in those busy, noisy days where you keep doing small, meaningless things, but in the quiet, focused moments where you give your full attention to one thing that truly matters. Real change doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters, with full focus. Think about it. The days you remember as good days are not the ones where you were the busiest. They are the ones where you actually made progress, where you finished something important, where you felt clear, calm, and in control. That's the difference. Busy feels loud. Focus feels quiet. Busy feels fast. Focus feels steady. Busy makes you feel tired. Focus gives you real energy. So now, ask yourself one simple question. What actually matters? Not everything, not 10 things, just one. What is that one task that, if you complete it, will move your life forward? You already know the answer. It's been in your mind this whole time. The thing you've been delaying, the thing that feels uncomfortable, that's the one. And now, don't overthink it. Don't plan too much. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just start right now. Take one small step. That's all it takes. Not a big action, not a perfect plan, just one step forward. Because once you start, your mind becomes clear. Once you move, your focus comes back. And once you finish, everything begins to change. Your confidence grows, your control comes back, and your life slowly starts moving in the right direction. Not because you worked harder, but because you worked on what truly matters. So stop wasting your time on noise. Stop running in circles. Choose one thing. Focus on it. Finish it. And that's how you take your life back. Right now.